Victor Aponte is a straight-A student, but he hasn't always had a home. Recently, he's had to bounce back and forth between homeless shelters while trying to juggle 7th grade.
I don't really like it, but it's whatever. I'm not really stressed about it.
When we first met Victor in October, he traveled 1 hour and 30 minutes to get from a homeless shelter in Queens to a school in the Bronx. In December, after 2 months of struggles, he and his dad finally found a shelter closer to his school. But Victor wasn't alone, trying to get classes in an entirely different borough miles away from home. That's because if a family is fortunate enough to get a spot at a homeless shelter in the city, that shelter may not be near their school.
It's just mind-boggling to me.
Natika Alexander and his daughter Zakia Lee dealt with the same battle.
And how does it make you feel when you go to school?
Happy, but when I come back to school and go to this place, it's made me sad.
Alexander travels more than 45 minutes to get his daughter from this homeless shelter in the Bronx to her school. Alexander also says he has to pull his daughter from classes to apply for changes to housing.
When I miss school, it's like make me sad because I'm missing my education.
James Macklin is an advocate for the homeless.
It breaks my heart. It should break any decent human being's heart to hear about a child being homeless.
Macklin is also the director of outreach at the Bowery Mission, a shelter that's not run by the city. He let us see the inside of what the mission looks like, where people sleep, shower, and eat. According to The Economist, there were 63,000 people living in homeless shelters in New York City in 2017. New York City Councilman Rafael Espinal says the affordable housing crisis is forcing people from their homes, making it impossible to find places to live.
We have to continue finding ways where we continue incentivizing landlords to keep families in their homes, and also developers to continue building the maximum amount of affordable housing they can. That's the only way we're going to get these children out of our shelters.
Do you think it's more difficult to study for students who stay in shelters? What do you see in your experience?
Yes, I believe it's more difficult to study for them to study because, you know, always in the back of their head is the question of where am I going to lay down? Where am I going to go to sleep?
Meanwhile, families like Natika Alexander hope to find a permanent place to call home much closer to school. As for Aponte, he says he's glad it doesn't take him 1.5 hours to get to school.
Yeah, it's no fun, but it's a lot better.